Rules for thee and not for me. Homophobe J.D. Vance's cross-dressing past exposed, as new polling has Harris leading Trump in 3 key battleground states. Is MAGA Nation melting down? Welcome to the No Spin Zone. Graphs Grievances begins right now. In his not even 2 years in the United States Senate, J.D. Vance has already stood out for his extensive homophobic and transphobic record, in addition to his avowed opposition to gay marriage and support for banning matrimony between homosexual people nationwide. Vance has repeatedly pushed the false lie that LGBTQ people and those who support them are, quote, groomers, preying on children to manipulate, exploit, and abuse them. And not only is there zero evidence of this, but in fact, experts in child sexual abuse say this kind of false information pushed by Vance diminishes understanding about actual sexual abuse. But Vance's attacks on the LGBTQ community are far more than just rhetoric. Last year, Vance introduced a bill banning transition-related medical care, including puberty blockers, hormone therapy, and operations for minors nationally. The bill would have charged healthcare providers who violated it with Class C felonies, punishable by up to 15 years in prison. In addition, the proposal would ban institutions of higher education from providing instruction about gender-affirming care, which really means no future American doctors would ever learn how to provide such care. Next, Vance introduced a separate bill to ban gender-neutral U.S. passports, an option the State Department now provides thanks to President Biden. All of this cruel hate, perhaps stemming from another unhinged lie pushed by Vance.
Ohio, if you look at his views on, for example, flooding America with illegal aliens and then using American tax dollars to fund gender reassignment surgeries for those aliens, that's exactly what Tim Ryan has proposed doing.
That was Vance falsely saying that his former Democratic opponent for the U.S. Senate planned to bring undocumented immigrants into the United States to turn them into transgender people. Where does he get these cockamamie theories? Vance will literally say anything if he believes it will further his career. When Vance was promoting his book to liberal elites, he called Trump a, quote, moral disaster and suggested Trump could be, quote, America's Hitler. However, when Vance decided he wanted to run for Senate in Ohio and later vice president, he heaped praise on Trump, suggesting Trump saved America and profusely apologized for anything he ever said against Trump. Vance's sickening self-serving about-face on Trump, we now know, mirroring Vance's regression on LGBTQ rights. Here you see an image allegedly of Vance wearing a dress or skirt along with a blonde wig and hooped necklace. The picture, which Vance has not denied, reportedly taken by a fellow Yale Law School classmate in 2012, while Vance was still a student at the Ivy League institution. While straight and gay people participate in cross-dressing, or wearing clothes traditionally associated with a different gender, members of the LGBTQ community have long sought empowerment by dressing in a way that makes them feel comfortable, irrespective of traditional stereotypes. This freedom of expression, which Vance only a few years ago embraced and participated in, is now subject to his vitriol, as he seemingly does everything in his power to make life harder for gay and trans folks. So why has Vance chosen to attack a group of people whose culture he participated in and even developed a close friendship with at least one transgender person, his former Yale classmate, Sophia Nelson? Vance is a narcissist, only interested in furthering himself regardless of the cost to anyone or anything, including his own dignity and his country. And I guess understanding this, it's no surprise that Trump chose Vance to be his running mate. Both of these men have zero morals, zero red lines. They will do anything to advance themselves and increase their own power. Which is why Americans of all political stripes must do everything in their power to lawfully prevent Trump and Vance from ever winning the White House. And on that front, there is some good news for Democrats. New polling from the New York Times showing Harris now leading Trump in 3 key battleground states, including Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Harris's numbers an increase from Biden's performance in those states against Trump, even before Biden's disastrous debate. Yet, Democrats must not get complacent. Trump and Vance are an existential threat to this great country. Thank you for watching Graf's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me in the next one.